Hi everyone, how are you today? Let me zoom out because that is way too close. And let's pick a piece of paper. What do I want to draw on today? Let's draw on pink. Sure. And this one is approximately 4¼ inches by 4 inches, not quite square. And I am going to draw circles today. I feel like circles. So, do I want to do... I'm just going to do random circles with my compass. You don't have a compass, you could totally just draw around whatever you have circular on hand. Like, I've got this. Let me draw around that. And I've got, what else have I got sitting here on my desk? I've got the lid to my water bottle. No, that's not good. Let's do the inside of this washi tape. And we can do the outside of that washi tape. So you don't have to have a compass. Compass just makes things a little bit easier, but not always. I think I want one more here. More washi tape. And then a big one to encompass the whole thing right here. Like this. And yes, I know some of them are sticking out beyond. I don't like this particular one in that spot. Which one was that? Which one was that? Was that the... That was this one, right? Let's scooch it over a little bit. Okay, that's better. Okay. I've made my design choices. I actually want this one over a little more too. Don't like where that ended up. I want that one a little bit more this way. That's better. This one's there. That one's gone. That line's gone. This one's there. This one is here. Okay. And then I'm going to run a little frame like that. Okay. Let's draw some circles. What are we going to do inside the circles? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I'm just drawing circles. Oh yeah. Actually, you know what? I want my circles a little thicker. Let's go to 0.5 instead of an 0.2. And I'm just going to go just like that. Do you think I'm strange the way I'm drawing this? Maybe. Just drawing each segment one bit at a time. So rather than drawing circles, I'm just drawing arches, and arches for me are easier than the whole circle. Ooh. My pocket keeps buzzing. Wonder what's going on. Who knows? Oh, maybe my manager has posted the schedule. I am drawing this on a Thursday, and I don't yet know when I'm working on Sunday. Which is annoying. They're supposed to be given to us 3 weeks ahead so that we can make plans. And not even doing a whole week ahead. And so that is just causing me no end of issues. Because I've got some appointments I need to make. And I don't know when I'm working, so I don't know when I can make my appointments. I must go to the DMV and renew my driver's license. And they don't have the best appointments availability in the world, so there's that. Okay, there's my circles. What am I doing with them? I don't know. I feel like having a brush pen and putting my frame. Like so. What do I want to do now? Let's just erase all the rest of the pencil lines so they don't interfere with whatever I feel like doing. I drew this one really dark. Why I did that, I don't rightly know. But it's darker than a kneaded eraser will get rid of. I have to use my heavy-duty eraser. I do like this one because it doesn't smudge, but it does leave some eraser dust. Alrighty, what do I want to do? I think I just want to do some lines. You guys want to just do some lines today? Let's go into a thinner. Should we do some paradox in those circles? Sure. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I like making this shape, this fan shape. One of my favorite shapes. If you guys are unfamiliar with the pattern paradox, I have more than one video describing it. If I remember, I will link the older ones either in the description box below or make them the next suggested video so that you can see those. Let me write that down. Paradox links. And yeah. And you're going to see this on the 22nd of July. And on the last video, I needed you guys to say happy birthday to my sister. And on today's video, we need to say happy birthday in heaven to my brother-in-law, who we lost last year. So this will be his second birthday in heaven. I know it's going to be a tough day. It was a tough day last year. It'll probably be a tougher day this year because last year we were, the whole family, well, we were all together, which made it easier. But we were also not home. We were on vacation together. And so, you know, it wasn't normal. I think it will be more difficult this year when we are home and not doing a party for him, not calling him, not taking him out to dinner, whatever the case may be. We're just not going to be doing that this year, so I think that will be harder than last year because since we were out of our normal element, we wouldn't normally have done those things for his birthday on vacation, although we would have acknowledged it, that's for sure. But we wouldn't have done things specifically for his birthday because of the event that we were at. I think that was too wide, so I just stuck another line in there because I felt it was too wide. This one. Sometimes I turn my page, sometimes I don't. It's harder when you don't turn your page, but when the spaces are small enough, I don't have to turn my page. And you just go from thin to thick. You make tiny little triangles, basically. Always starting where you last stopped. And you just follow the shape. When you have an unusual shape, you just do your best to follow the shape. And if your four-sided shape becomes a three-sided shape, that's okay, because you will end up filling in that spot. You just go for it. Let's do a question. I'm almost done with this book, and then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Time capsule we did. If you were asked to put what to put in a new breakfast cereal box as a gimmick, what would you pick? I think I would pick a puzzle that had like Like maybe a puzzle that had a small puzzle like maybe this size, 4 inches, that had 10 or 12 pieces or something that fit together but didn't have a square edge that still had pieces sticking out. This made its own picture, but then if you uh, collected all of them, let's say 9 different puzzled kinds randomly dispersed in the box, that it would make a bigger full full puzzle. Would that be fun? Then you would have to buy more cereal until you got all of the pieces. To create the puzzle. I think that would be fun. And maybe the image on the puzzle would be some sort of art piece. My own, perhaps. What do you think about that? Do they even still put things in cereal boxes? I don't know that I've seen anything in a cereal box at least not in the cereals that I buy. Didn't know if they did that anymore. You remember coming home from the grocery store and my mom, we bought cereal all the time. Cereal was like a staple in our household because my mom, for most of our growing up years, was a single mom, and she was at work, and if she got home late or whatever, and we didn't have anything planned for dinner, if worst came to worst, we could always have a bowl of cereal, right? Or an after school snack, have a bowl of cereal. That was her go-to. Because we could do that ourselves. We didn't have to cook for that. And but we would get home from the grocery store, and it would be like a competition between myself and my sister as to who got to get to the cereal box first and open it and dig through the cereal to find the prize. It was inevitably at the bottom. Before we were even ready to open the cereal and eat it, my mom got so annoyed with us doing that, because then we would always have all these open boxes of cereal. We never knew which one was the one we were actually eating out of. So she finally got to the point where she's, nope, you're not allowed to open the next cereal until we have finished the first box, because then they would just get all stale. Because she liked to be thrifty and buy cereal ahead when they were having a good deal. But then we would ruin it by opening up the box. So she finally just said, nope, not doing that. This is going to be an interesting shape. It's going to fill in really quickly. That's going to fill in quickly. It'll probably end up being a triangle up here, a triangle over here. But we'll start with, I have no idea which direction to go with this one, so we're just going to go. See, It's not going to take long to fill in that spot. So it became one triangle there. And we're going to do like that. Just have to be creative with these unusual shapes. That's all. But you can do it. Oh, that just makes me happy. This one's got too wide of a spot right there, and I'm just going to just bring in one more line. That's better. That makes me so happy. We're going to shade with this one. Now I could come in here and round all these edges. I've done that before, but it takes forever. There's a lot of moving parts. I'm not going to do that today. Just going to do like that. Give it a little shading. And I'm not using a really dark pencil for this. Just using a regular HB, which is the same as like a number 2. It's getting a little bit of shading, but not like super dark and heavy. And then I'll come in here with some highlights. What did I do with the last picture I drew? Oh, it's up there. Just realized I did 2 pink pages in a row. Different colors of pink though. This is a more pale color. Something like that. Give everybody a smudge. That's cool. Happy with that. Then, oops, I missed a smudgy spot right there. I see it. You guys were yelling at me. Okay, little tanglers. I'm going to go with some white highlights on some of these spots. Can you see that? It's not bright enough, I don't think, because this page is kind of pale, so there's not enough contrast. But I'm going to continue because I started it. I need to continue, but what I'm going to do, I think, is come in here with a pop of color to highlight with, which is different. I just want to make sure I've got this white everywhere before I do that, just so that there's some consistency. Because when you see it in person, you will see the difference if I don't put the highlight white first where I started. Then you will notice if I do it without. So we're going to put some white first, like so. Like so. Okay. It's there, but I don't like it. I am going to highlight in, which color do I like better? Yellow or orange? Ooh, on this paper, I like the yellow. We're going to highlight in yellow. Yellow jelly roll, moonlight jelly roll. Just like that. We're just going to put little highlights here and there. Just little spots. Spots, oh, highlight. See what that does? That just looks so totally different. That half and that half, I cover it up. Look at the vibrancy that adds. You just really need that contrast. And it's okay to add it in other places as well. Okay, we're almost done. Getting there. Super simple. You just have to have a little bit of pen control so you don't get too carried away. One more bit. Like that. Okay. See? See? It needs that. Needs that contrast. Paradox circles. I will try to remember to link to other videos on my channel that are paradox. Maybe I'll create a paradox playlist. That would be a good idea. All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. Comment down below and say happy birthday to my brother-in-law in heaven. Let's celebrate him and his wonderful life that he had. It was cut short, but you know, God has a plan for all of us, and we might not like the plan, but that's what the plan is, and there's not much we can do about it. We will say a prayer for him. We will invite him and his spirit to join us in whatever celebration we do this weekend, and hopefully we'll be with family. Don't know what the plan is yet, but I think we're going to try to do something with his wife and his kids so that they are a little bit distracted, because it's going to be a hard weekend. It really is. So you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. Be a blessing to someone today. Reach out to someone who's having anxiety or grief, and help them to get through the day, even if all you do is sit quietly, hold their hand, and let them cry. You don't have to say anything. You really don't. You just have to be there. I will see you guys on the next video. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.